Alright folks, welcome back to Freedom Planet. We're going through Pangu Lagoon now. This stage is unique to Lilac herself. And there's a good reason for that. There's a lot of things only she can get up. It's very speed oriented, there's multiple routes, lots of dragon boosting involved. There's also these mini platforms that are like the Marble Garden Zone platforms, except instead of running on them, you cyclone off them. Which doesn't take anything off your super meter, so yeah, use them to lift yourselves up, and also it protects you because you're constantly in an attack. Also these hornet nests will, there's a lot of angry hornets chasing you, so watch out for that. These rings allow you to get a second gauge, basically, and allow you to do the super dragon boost while you have this star around you. This star also gives you a small projectile attack when you do a basic move. The super dragon boost goes further than the regular dragon boost, and you can do a normal one after you do it. It's very handy. It also goes much further and is much stronger. Basically, I wish the super dragon boost was in every level. But, you know, we can't have that. The area itself is very ancient, very, you know, looks like an old temple. It's kind of like Relic Maze meets Jade Creek, except there's not really any water. But there's also a lot of stuff to bounce off, so keep that in mind. The enemies here are actually for the most part, really weak compared to how they've been. Except for those blue guys. Also, random Super Dragon Boost into a card. So watch out for these guys. They take way too many hits, and I wouldn't advise fighting them at any point whatsoever in this game. Also, yeah, boost through a ring and you instantly go into Super Dragon Boost mode. Yeah, those arrows are kind of cool. It's kind of like they're Yield and Ballista almost, except, you know, they're gigantic bows. And here's your choice of shield. There's all 5 shields there, so you can choose literally any shield you want. I personally prefer the crystal absorption one, so I usually take it. Even though the life one's actually, you know, quite a bit more useful. There's these little turrets, and they have kind of awkward hitboxes. There's also these ping pong things, which also have awkward hitboxes. There's a lot of shields in this stage in general, now I look at it again. There's also a lot of invisible blocks from Mega Man. As we all know you love those. Although there's no bottomless pits with them, or pits at all really, so happy about that. Kills, yo. So this hornet's nest, yeah, keep out of here. The fire shield is actually what I'd advise throughout this area because of all the hornets. Because you one-shot them anyways. Fire shield will also one-shot them. Keep up with the pace of this. They're not as punishing as Mega Man blocks, but they're still annoying. Get used to how these kind of things work. You'll need it when we get to Final Dreadnought later. A lot of the cards in this stage seem to be out in the open. If I recall correctly, like, this run after the other couple runs I've done, I almost got all the cards, and I wasn't even trying to. Also, you can just stand here and go up. I thought you had to jump with it originally, but turns out you don't. No, me, don't get the water shield. There's no use for the water shield other than a buff HP box. Me and my terminology when I'm doing these things. Also, you can cancel a Dragon Boost by grabbing onto something. These swords will try to swamp you, but they won't go up like thwomps. They also hit things, so if I hadn't hit that crystal container, they would have hit it for me. Who designed this area? Dr. Wily? Actually, wait, there's not enough spikes. More of these crab guys. Sadly, they don't have a weak point for us to hit them with, you know, super damage or ridiculous amounts of dragon boosting, but, you know. Yeah, just get out of there. It's not worth fighting them at all. Okay, now this is a little tricky. You have to bounce off there, and then bounce up again, and bounce up one more time, and you have to do it to such a perfected point to grab that. First time I did this stage, I bounced up there for a good half a minute.
This can't be possible!
Now it's time to fight a dragon. All these orbs on his back are his weak point. You have to take out a good chunk of them to do the final blow. This boss is a battle of tedium. You have to constantly be on it, and also his attacks are fairly easy to dodge. When the teeth come down, you just walk to one side, they're not. When he does the beam, just dragon boost above him, or use the invincibility frames. Do not walk left when he's shooting balls at you, because, well, they always hit you if you walk left, and they never hit you if you walk right. Funny. I have never been a fan of this boss. At least you don't have to get every single orb on his back, but it's a tedious measure, really. Yeah, see, always going left will get you hit. Always going right will never get you hit, like I said earlier. Also, keeping the Super Dragon Boost at the ready so you can shoot a small projectile helps you get stuff off his back, obviously. If you want to be cool and try to Dragon Boost all this stuff, then be my guest. These orbs are kind of annoying. But once his eye starts glowing yellow, that means you can attack the eye, and the battle will be over. And you know, not moving at all gets you hit all the time too. Just thought I'd say that. I think when he's down to 3 or 4 orbs, his eye goes yellow. I got a little greedy there. You guys do that when you know when a boss is about to die, you just get like super greedy for a hit and then you don't get it and get killed or something. Well anyways, that was Pangu Lagoon. I hope you join me for Battle Glacier next part. See ya.
Brevin. Searching memory banks. That name does not exist in our database.
Then what are you?
This is the primary security system for... That name does not exist in our database.
What are you? Where did you come from?
Apologies. That information is password protected. Password protected. Password protected. Password protected. Password accepted. Follow me.
This is our final message. A message that we leave for the future. Although we will respect the wishes of your people and allow our influence to pass into legend, there will come a time in your history when you must learn the truth. When we were stranded here, we sought desperately to return to our world. We wasted countless years trying to find a way home. But we are no closer to an answer than when we started. We decided that helping your civilization survive and prosper was a more efficient use of our technology. We have condensed our energy reserves into a physical relic of extraordinary power. With proper care, you may one day use it to travel to the stars, to find the answers that we alone could never find. If you wish to know more, you'll have to access our internal database. I pray that it is still intact by the time you receive this message. May the winds of time carry you for eternity.
The implications of this are powerful.
Do you believe it, Your Excellency?
It's difficult to say. But if it's true, then the Kingdom Stone is more important to our future than we realize. It must be returned to its resting place before the energy within is lost forever. Something terrible has happened in your absence. Zhao has sent his army to attack Shuigang.
What? But they're innocent!
Not as far as Zhao is concerned. I have sent soldiers of our own to hold them off, but I fear that it will not be for long.
What are we gonna do?
As ironic as it may seem, you are the only dragon blood worthy of our trust. You can stop this war before it begins.
Tell me what to do.
Our ships will take you as far as they can. When you land, ride the northern winds to the snowfields.
Understood.
We are counting on you, Dragon Blood. Safe winds.
What are they doing here?
Nice hat.
Nice gut.
Let me help!
It seems that we have a common enemy, Zhao.
So let me get this straight. The Magister says that if we join together and fight Mr. Braven, we get half of the Kingdom Stone's energy.
Sounds like a fair offer, does it not?
Are you kidding? My city needs way more than half.
Ha! You just want to hog the last of our reserves.
I know you feel a little jealous, but I can't help if my city is bigger than yours.
Hold on a minute, fellas! This is exactly what Brevin wants! For you two to fight while he gets away with all of your energy!
What difference does it make if it's Brevin or this swine?
We're marching into Shuigang whether you like it or not!
You don't have the guts!
Look!
Dragon. Kneel before the ancient beast!
Oh! You're saying that, we should work together? Oh, of course! Oh, please don't eat us.
What's that?
It couldn't have been her. Could it?
Careful what you wish for. Ah! Guys! It's really you! You came back! Where have you been? How did you do that? I didn't do it. This little fella did. It's okay, guys. This robot wasn't made by Brevin.
Really?
It's a long story, but the Magister believes us now. We have his full support. Aw, yeah, that's my girl.
My friends, we have been blessed with the seal of the dragon. We must heed its call and join together for the greater good.
Under my leadership.
You can't be serious. What can you tell us about the invaders?
Well, Brevin is a starship commander. He doesn't have as much experience fighting on the ground as you do.
Then we shall take the battle to the streets!
But we need to cross the snowfields without getting wasted.
We do have one advantage. Brevin wants the four of us dead, no matter what. If he sees us coming, we can distract him.
A diversion? Do you really think you can pull it off?
Remember all the times we distracted you?
Point taken.
What about the stone? How do we get it back?
I could modify one of my hacking devices to knock out power to the engine mainframe.
In my language...
Kill the power, get the stone back, right?
You got it.
I hope this works. In case it doesn't, I need you to be prepared for what I might have to do.
It'll work. It has to. Would Brevin have left us alone if we hadn't tried to stop him?
He pulled that trick on you, huh?
But is it true?
Maybe, but I wouldn't trust him on it. Even if he did leave your people alone, it would only be a matter of time before his conquest affected your world.
You're right. We can't quit now.
The alien army has commenced its attack.
Give the order to your troops.
It will be done.
You ready, Carol?
Ready to rock.
Find the commander and his pets and tear them to shreds. And leave the brains intact if possible. I might use them for something.
Mila!
Together.
Fire at will.
Let's show this green maniac how to save a planet!